Welcome to Nasdaq TradeTalks. I'm Jill Malandrino, Global Markets Reporter at Nasdaq. Joining us for this segment, we have John Croke, Head of Active Fixed Income Product Management at Vanguard, to discuss two new fixed income ETFs that give broad diversification across a range of sectors, qualities, and maturities. John, it's great to have you with us. Welcome to Trade Talks.
Thank you, Jill. It's great to be here.
All right, you got it. And before we get into the two new active ETFs, give us some thoughts around the general trends that you saw in the fixed income space for 2023.
Yeah, well, for 2023, it's certainly been an interesting year, particularly when you look back over the past 7 or 8 weeks when you've seen this narrative of a soft landing enter the marketplace and actually bring down yields quite significantly across the yield curve, really since the Halloween timeframe. And you saw this in the Fed announcement last week, where Jerome Powell signaled that the committee is taking a posture that has taken further interest rate hikes off the table and is resetting towards a posture of potential hikes here in 2024. When we look at the year ahead, we see plenty of opportunity for long-term fixed income investors. We really like today's starting yields, and we think it's a great opportunity, particularly relative to what the markets have offered bond investors for most of the post-financial crisis era. We do see some risk of recession, likely in the second half of the year, probably a mild recession. There is a possibility that we could achieve the soft landing that many in the markets have been talking about and gravitating towards, particularly over the last couple of weeks. We think that's going to be a little tough to pull off. But that said, even with the prospects of a mild recession, we think there's a lot of opportunity for long-term bond investors.
Let's talk about the two new active fixed income ETFs that were launched in December, starting off with Vanguard Core. Tell us about the strategy behind that.
Yeah, we're really excited to bring this product to market. It's VCRB, the Vanguard Core Bond ETF. It's actually modeled after a mutual fund strategy that we've been running here for the last 7 years. And it's intended to give investors, as the name would suggest, a core exposure to the total U.S. investment grade universe. And our portfolio management teams are able to mine the corporate bond market, the treasury market, the mortgage-backed security market, looking for opportunities within sectors, across sectors, finding mispriced securities, and delivering meaningful alpha for investors in this product over the long term.
And how about Core Plus Bond?
Yeah, so the Vanguard Core Plus Bond ETF, VPLS, it's a similar strategy to Core Bond in that it largely targets the U.S. investment grade market. But compared to Vanguard Core Bond, it does have the ability to invest further outside the investment grade market and go into high yield corporates, emerging market debt in a more meaningful way, expands the opportunity set. It comes with a slightly higher risk profile, but it also comes with the opportunity to outperform both through those exposures to higher risk and generally longer term sectors, but as well, it allows our portfolio management teams to fish from a larger pond of opportunities across the global bond markets.
And finally, John, what are the advantages to investors that are getting exposure to the bond market via the ETF structure?
Well, there's a lot of advantages. Now, many people associate ETFs with low cost, which is an obvious and a great thing. At Vanguard, you're going to get low cost whether you're in the ETF or the mutual fund. We wanted to bring these ETFs to the marketplace because we've been hearing, frankly, a lot of demand from our clients who are also attracted to the tax efficiency, the simplicity, the uniform kind of buying and selling and settlement process. And for a lot of financial advisors out there who've been looking to simplify their middle and back office functions and really spend more of their time with clients, helping them navigate different problems and achieve different opportunities, the ETF has been really embraced by that community. And we think there's a lot of potential for the ETF wrapper in the active universe, particularly in active fixed income.
All right, John, we appreciate the insight. Thanks for joining us on Trade Talks. I'm Jill Malandrino, Global Markets Reporter at Nasdaq.